Alright, hello and welcome to episode 30 of my playthrough of all the mods 7 to the sky. So we had a little bit of, I guess, a mishap between last episode and this one because there's been a whole entire episode between that one and this one. As you can see here, we got into Botania, we started it. Luckily we didn't get too far, but this entire episode, apparently OBS decided to just not pick up my microphone throughout that recording, so it's about an hour and a half's worth of, oh, maybe not an hour and a half, it would have been like maybe an hour's worth of play. Just kind of went nowhere. We worked through the Botania list here, kind of working our way up and just kind of getting like a very basic setup to start with, because we obviously want to get ourselves up to the Gaia spirits, since like the ultimate goal is getting these magical soils and doing all that sort of stuff. But obviously to get to that point, we need a bunch of Gaia spirit and things like that so that we can get to that magical soil, so that we can grow some silly levels of I guess essences for our ore seeds. But so yeah, we've set this up, and I think we're just going to continue on from kind of what I did. It's very basic Botania. I'm sure if you guys have watched modded Minecraft before, you guys kind of know exactly what the setup is. We're just using endo flames with some coal blocks to generate ourselves up some mana. You can see here our mana pool itself is actually kind of full, but I was doing some digging through the book. If we look through here, and we have this add-on called Mythic Botany, which adds some cool things. It has a new generating flora called the Wither Aconite, which I saw. Wither Aconite uses up nether stars dropped onto it to create mana from them. Wither Aconite can't use up the nether spawn, the nether star. It'll like despawn and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to work towards. I think that's what I really want to make. So to do that, I've got myself a runic altar. I'm going to place that down there. Grab myself another mana spreader. So how hard are you to make? Mana spreader. I need one of you to go there, and then we're going to bind, oops, going to bind this one to that, and then hopefully that should get mana flowing into this thing whenever I need it. At least that's the plan. Whether that'll actually happen or not, I'm not entirely sure. The other thing we could do is probably just make sparks and let our sparks do, what's the word? Mana transferring. Let's just do that. Let's just make ourselves some sparks. Just need 2 of these. So I can go 1 on top of that and then 1 on top of you. Ooh, I can't put 1 on this. Never mind. I'm pretty sure this should work though. If I look at this thing, mana spread is full. Okay, so what do we need to make? We need to get ourselves a rune of pride. We want to make the Wither Aconite. So we need a rune of pride, which means we need a rune of summer and a rune of fire. We'll do this first one on camera because doing all these rune craftings and stuff really isn't that interesting. I'm going to need 2 mana diamonds, which means I need diamonds. Diamond. Let's just drop 2 of you onto there. That makes my 2 mana diamonds. Nice and easy. Okay, so we need the rune of summer. Oh, do we have melons? Also need the earth runes, air runes. What do we need for you? Okay, fire runes we've got. That makes 2 of them. Okay. So earth that, sand we've got, slime balls we've got. Melon I don't know that we actually have any of. Ooh, I've got 8. I've got enough to start with. That's enough to start with. Okay. So what else do we need then? We need some mana powder, some mana steel, some stone, block of coal, mushroom. Do we have mushrooms? We have some. Alright, we're getting lucky with these things. Oh no, we should have like a ton of mushrooms, don't we? We've got these mushrooms, but I don't know if that is actually linked into the system. Do we have mushrooms down here? I think I set up the end drawer for it, but never actually hooked it up into the system. That's something I need to do, because we have like 8,000 mushrooms just sitting there that just aren't actually being utilized. Alright, so what do we need? Let's start with this one. Let's start with the rune of air. I think this will be easier. It's in mana powder, some mana steel. So I need to grab, then if that's the case, some iron. May as well just grab a stack and transfer it, because I'm sure we'll end up using it. Need some redstone powder. I think it's just a stack. Why not? We should have plenty of mana here to turn this stuff just straight away. Now this thing was nearly full. How much do we have left? Yeah, Okay, maybe I shouldn't have used that much, but whatever. I need a carpet, a feather, and some string. Carpet. We need to do this with wool, don't we? Wool like that. That gets us some carpet. String and wool we actually have now, and like pretty like abundant levels of it since we've set up our farms and stuff, which is like actually really good. All right, so to craft this, what is it? Rune of air. So it's just one of each. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm missing something on the carpet. Bang. Cool. And then that should turn itself into the runes of air. Once I give it a piece of living rock, which we've got over there being generated. Cool. And let's just make 2 crafts of this. It shouldn't take that long. How much mana you got? You got plenty of mana. Alright. Throw that. Right click. Oh. Bang. Q. Right click. Alright. That's 4 of those. That's probably plenty for now. I'm just going to, at the same time, make sure that this stuff is just constantly generating us some mana. At least for the time being. Because, oh, I just want to press that once. Magnet off, please. It's been really funny that, that keybind for me. It's, like, really laggy for some reason. Okay, these guys are generating mana still. Alright, so. We've got runes of air, runes of earth. Is those 2, some stone, a block of coal, and a mushroom. Stone, coal, mushroom, and then 1 of each of these. I'm going to throw that on there. Bang. May as well again just make 2 crafts worth of this. Because it doesn't really cost us all that much. Okay, that gets us that. Rune of fire. We need nether brick, some gunpowder, and nether wart. My inventory is quite full at the moment. Let's try clear some of this stuff out. That doesn't need to be there. That can go in there. So can you. Alright, so what was it? Need nether wart. Let's grab 2. Some nether brick. We need 2 of you. What else was it? Some gunpowder. Alright, we've got all that stuff, so just go 1, 2, 3, bang, bang. I'm gonna throw that on there. Zoinks. And then do that one more time. Let's throw you on there at the same time as well. Get ourselves this last fire rune. Nice and easy. So now we should just be able to do the summer. I just need a slime ball and some sand. And then 2 things of sand. So that, 2 of you, and then these 2. No, I messed up. Oh, it's the runes. I'm silly. Pull all this off. So it's 1 of you. Melon. 2 things of sand. There we go. That's making the summer. Cool. So that one can go there. That gives me that. So now that should be now the rune of pride, which is just fire, summer, and then 2 mana diamonds. Fire, summer, mana diamonds. There. This thing is actually like relatively cheap considering I've literally only just started Botania and we were able to make ourselves this what I'm pretty sure is meant to be like an end game type summoning thing. Generating item. It's really not that bad. Okay, so what else did we need for this? Black petal we've got. Ooh, wither rose. Wither roses we definitely don't have. But we can get one pretty easily. I've got soul sand. Oh. Yeah, this will be really easy. I'm going to turn all these machines back on here for a second, actually. Alright, so for us to get a wither rose, we need to spawn a wither and have it kill an entity, right, when it spawns. So I need to also build out a platform for this to work then. So let's just, I guess what I can do is just dump my inventory. Pretty much all of it can go into the AE network. So let's do that. I'm going to need 3 wither skeleton skulls and then some soul sand. Cool. So that gets us our wither skeleton. I also need to build out a platform, so let's just grab some cobblestone. And we need to spawn this guy somewhere. So let's just build out a little spot over here. Where's my building gadget? Let's go U. Let's place a piece of cobblestone there so we can select it. And then we're just going to use the build to me to go out a fair distance, right? Because I don't want this actually like spawned right next to the base because that could be disastrous. Let's go there, and then we'll go out like another max distance, whatever the reach is on this thing. Cool, there. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to build horizontal wall at a range of 15 off there. And I need to grab more cobblestone. So let's just fill in this square. Bang. And then we can make a platform out of this if we just kind of extend it out the full way. Like so. And this should technically be big enough to fight the wither. Doesn't really need to be anything too crazy. Our sword is pretty OP. So I'm just going to spawn it. The other thing I'm going to do, just so that we don't break anything, is I'm just going to claim all of these chunks because I don't want them to get exploded. So let's go 1, 2, 3, bang. Before I finish building him, let's just go 1, 2 for the time being. I need an entity that can get killed by it. So we've got this pig that's grown up. Now I just need a mob and capturing. Mob imprisonment tool. Just one of you. Grab that. Alright, so let's spawn this wither. I'm pretty sure it needs to be killed like off the spawn. So if I just leave it there as that thing like powers up, hopefully that pig dies. He did. Cool. There's that wither rose. Now I just got to kill the wither itself, which is 2 hits. Oh my god. That's so silly how easy that was. I did not expect it to die that easily. Oh my god. Withering soul from mystical aggregations. That's kind of cool. Nether star crocs. Okay, so I need to kill it at least 2 times. We also get ourselves a nether star. This wither rose though, we need to we need more of these, so we may as well just kind of have a thingy full for it. Since we've got some phytogenic insulators here, we may as well just make another one. So we go phyto. One of you. I'm just going to go at thermal because I want one of these, which is the cyclical thingy, so that we can keep growing it. I want... Where is my reinforced into integral component? Integral component, one of you, the resonant one. And there's 2 other ones that fit in here, the flux linkage amplifier. And I want 2 of you. I'm also going to want end draws. Let's just make 2 of them. Actually, I want 3 of them. Or 1 more. That's that and that. Cool, so we go bang. Actually, do you? Yeah, you do have one. So you're going to get... That goes in there. We go cyclical processing. 2 of those, and then the resonant. You need power. So we can just do that from underneath. I need a universal cable. Just one of you will do for now. Bang there. You get a draw. We set you to auto output at the top. I can just do or input output at the top. Doesn't really matter. We need our fluid pipe, which I should have 1 sitting in here. Oops. Fluid pipe goes there, and then we set the back to be fluid in. Alright, this should start generating wither roses pretty quickly. I think it's going to fill that buffer first and then it fills this one. Because it's like set to input output on the top. So let's just set you output top. Alright, because I only need one in there. Now we're generating wither roses. Nice. Okay. So let's... Oh my, I don't have the magnet on anymore. There we go. Let's just turn that on. Alright, so we've got these two bad boys. So we're going to set these back up down here with just the rest of our drawers, since we've already kind of got a setup for them. Go there. I need my linking tool. I'm pretty sure it's just shift right click and then right click, right? So we're going to shift right click on that one. No. Left click. It's left click on that one to store the frequency, and then we right click on it. Over here. Bang. Okay. And we can do the same thing with our mushrooms, just so that our mushrooms are actually being, you know, selected. Or like being seen with inside the system. Bang. And then I'm going to shift right click on this thing instead. Cool. And now everything is now selected, so we have wither roses now being generated. That wasn't that hard. That wither fight was kind of underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. And so we got that, which means I should just be able to make this thing now. I just need 2 black petals. Actually no, before we do that, I want to make one of these things. The Aquapanthus. This is another thing from Mythic Botany, because with some mana, this thing will like automatically fill this thing for me. So what do I need? 2 blue, light blue, cyan, green. 2 cyan, light blue, green. I need to fill this with water, which means I need my thingy from, what's the word? From Project E. I go bang, 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 bang. I just need a seed now. One of you. Donk. We're going to place that flower there. And then I'm going to make myself another mana spreader. Thank you. That mana spreader is going to sit there. And then with my living wood want. Bang. Cool, so you now should be set. There we go. So now that thing has mana, it should just fill this thing up. As far as I'm aware. What I could do actually is just move this flower one step closer. Like this. Why are you not working? Why are you no work? Where's my book? At Botania. Why are you not working? Functional flora, Aquapanthus. It's a very small amount of mana to fill nearby cauldrons and petal apothecaries of water. It can also fill some other fluid containers. Why are you not working then? Okay, so what if I move you up so that you're on the same plane? There we go. Okay, so that was the issue. It's because it was down a block that it wasn't working. I need a piece of dirt. That's just a little bit of like quality of life thing, so I don't have to deal with that. But besides the point, we should be able to now make the wither rose. So I got my 2 black petals, I got my wither rose. I thought I did. I need one of them. One wither rose, and then my rune of pride. Go 1, 2, rune of pride, wither rose, and then I need seeds. Bang. All right. So now we should be able to generate like silly amounts of mana now with this thing. Oh, faded nether star. What are you? Why is that? Are you full of mana? Is that why? Wow, you're full of mana. Okay. So I think I need to bind this flower to the mana spreader. There we go. And now, what's wrong? What's happening here? You're bound to that. Cool. So now what happens if I throw you back down? Oh, okay. So the nether star has to sit there for this to happen. Okay, I get you. And the nether star has like a durability on it. Wow, that's kind of it's kind of crazy cool. Now if I pick that back up, what happens here? You just kind of empty. That mana spreader is full of mana. Or it was full of mana. Alright, so I just had to leave the mana, like the nether star there. And that's like silly amounts of mana for us. Now the only problem here, I think, is that this thing isn't sending mana through fast enough. So I think there was like a way that we can actually upgrade that pretty easily. Let's do this one, Lexica Botanica, because I don't remember what it is. Mana manipulation. I think it's in the lenses. Velocity dramatically increases the speeds at which a mana burst travels by the expense of initial capacity and faster mana loss. Don't care about that. Potency will double the amount of mana a mana burst can carry. Here we go. However, the beam travels slower and after it starts to lose mana, it does so at a much faster rate. I got you. I want to make one of these. I need a mana lens. Mana lens. Just one of you. Thank you. And there was just that and a fire rune, wasn't it? Which we actually have. So which one is it? Potency. You. Bonk. Thank you. And then if I put that on top of that, this mana pool should fill up pretty quickly. Alright, cool. That works. That works for now. Which means mine is now dealt with. So let's get ourselves all the way up until making Terra Steel. So I need the agglomeration. Ooh, I need to make lots of runes. And I need lapis lazuli blocks, which is easy to make. Because I've already got them. I've got living rock as well. Living rock. What else did I need? I just needed to make the thingy now, hey. So what am I missing? I need a block of mana steel. I've got one of you. Our mana pool is full, so I'm going to pick up that star so that we don't, like, lose it. And what was it that I needed now? You. I need to make a rune of mana and a rune of water. Alright, so what goes into you then? Bunch of Terra Steel and a mana pearl. Mana steel. Mana. You. I need a mana pearls. I need ender pearls then. And pearls. Let's do a stack of them. We've got tons of mana at this point, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so it's one of you, and then like a bunch of these. There we go. Bang. That's that one. And now it's just a rune of water. What do I need? Bone meal, sugarcane, fishing rod. Bone meal. Sugarcane. I've got all of this stuff. Oh man, I love this sort of stuff when you just kind of like have everything sitting there. Go 1, 2, 3, 1. And I need my powder. Bang. Sweet. That goes there and then there. I should be able to make this thingy now. The agglomeration. Cool, that's quest completed. Nice. So Terra Steel. How do we get Terra Steel? Let's have a look. Oh, none of that is showing it. Alright, it takes a lot of mana. And I think I need to build that thing. I'm pretty sure I know this from Botania. I need to build like this little platform thing for it. Go back. I don't... Is it Alfheim? No. Oh, mythic botany. It's not that. Natural apparatus, no. How do I do this stuff? Terra steel, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. We need to use this stuff. After a plate is set up and ready to receive mana, tossing a mana steel ingot, diamond and pearl, but the plate will begin the infusion. While halt the infusion will cause mana loss. Okay, let's actually read this properly. Hold on. Terra steel is a complex and useful magical alloy infused with ridiculous amounts of mana. Synthesizing it proves to be no small task. For starters, its creation requires terrestrial agglomeration plate placed over a checkerboard pattern of lapis lazuli blocks and living rock, or shamrock. This block then needs to be provided with mana, with sparks being the most efficient mode of transfer, which we've already got. After it's played up and ready to receive mana, tossing 1 mana steel ingot, mana diamond, and mana pearl, blah blah blah. We read that before. Don't pick it up or you lose mana. The infusion uses about half a mana pool's worth of mana to create a single piece of terra steel. Multiple sparks passing it mana will accelerate the process. Okay, so we need to make a checkerboard. I think it's just a 3x3, so let's go 1, 2, bang. That. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's living rock in the middle. Right, it's a checkerboard, so yeah. So we go like that. And then we grab our other spark, which is probably in our thingy. Then go on top. So now these two should be connected. I don't need to... Oh, I can pick it up like that. I don't think I need to do anything special for these to like connect. So what was it? It's one of those, a mana pearl. Terra. What's it called? Yeah, I had it spelled right. Hello? Oh, and a diamond. Okay, I need a mana diamond. Cool. So now I go, let's make sure my magnet is turned off by pressing this really slow keybind for some reason. And it's not working. Oh, there we go. We go 1, 2, 3, and then walk away. Do we have enough mana? I think we do. All right. And this gets us our first piece of terra steel. Hopefully, maybe. That's a pretty cool animation though, I'm not gonna lie. Well, it does take its time. Nice. And that's one piece of terra steel. And you're used to make a bunch of things. Now, with our first piece of terra steel, is there anything realistically that I can make? Terra flame, that's that. I thought there was a way that I could upgrade the mana spreader. Using terra steel or something like that. Because I know that there is like faster ways of transferring this like stuff over with you. Red stringed pulse mana spreader. Apparently not. Apparently not. Alright, never mind. Let's place you back down. And then I need to bind you back. Bonk, bonk. Alright. Let's look at the quests then, because what does this want me to make? Okay, we need to get spark augments. I have no idea what these do. And some pylons. Elven Gateway Core. 3 glimmering living wood. That's easy. And then the pylons themselves. I need mana pylons. This is a lot of crafting to do. I can get rid of that and get rid of that, get rid of that. And that one too. Right. Okay. So I guess this needs to turn into nuggets to start with. And then all of my crafting happens with that. So number 1 is Elven Gateway. I need 1 of you, according to the quest. I need 3 glimmering living wood. So let's make... Oh, really? I need to actually do it with that stuff. It's annoying. 1, 2, 3 of you. And then 2 of the pylons. Yeah. Okay, so I need more of these thingies. Let's throw my nether star back down. Because I need more mana. I'm just going to grab a stack of diamonds. Oh, I think a stack is too many. I'm pretty sure like this craft is actually like relatively expensive to do this. I'm just going to throw 32 diamonds on there instead. And that's like nearly my entire mana pool gone anyway. Jeez. That's brutal. And like this mana spreader is still like not nearly good enough to transfer everything from that wither aconite. Okay. Well then. So we've done that. I need mana pylons. Bang. 1, 2 of you. These then turn into the natura pylons. Go 1. I should actually have... Okay, so 1 piece of terra steel was enough to make everything that I needed. That and you now. Okay. Cool. So now we have to make like the gateway thing, don't we? Yes, we totally do. Dreamwood. No idea what any of this stuff is. So where is my Lexica Botania? So we've done that. We got a new thing. What is a mana mirror? It's an alternative to mana containing item or tablets of this. Mana mirror to a pool. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can use the mana like directly from my pool. Okay, that's kind of neat. Mystical items. A bunch of terra steel stuff. Don't really care about that. Portal to Alfheim. Here we go. That's a lot of reading. We've made all of this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to make a portal out of like living wood and this other stuff. This other junk. 2 mana pools with natural pylons directly above them would be needed within an 11 by 11 area. Okay, hold on. Let's read this entire thing here. They say that once upon a time, elves shared the world with us Minecraftians. Due to events presently unknown to us, at some point they were banished back to their own world, Alfheim, never to return. Experiments have been performed in an attempt to re-establish a connection between the 2 worlds, and a theoretical procedure for creating such a portal has been devised. Actually, creating this portal would prove to be an arduous task. Quite a few unusual resources would be necessary. The net requirements come down to 8 living wood blocks, 3 glimmering living wood blocks, an elven gateway core, and at least 2 mana pools and natural pylons. The living wood blocks can be of any variant, logs or wood, stripped or not, etc. So feel free to mix it up if you're feeling fancy. So that's what we've got to build. And then the mana pools just can be anywhere within an 11 by 11. The portal is designed to draw mana from all pools with pylons equally. If any pool ran out, any connection to a portal might have would close. Even all these preparations, any link to a portal could establish would be too weak to transfer living beings. So an Alfheim vacations off the table, blah blah blah. Room mana that surrounding pools would be needed for items to revive. All knowledge about Alfheim in this lexicon is at this point limited to what you find in this entry. It seems to be elven knowledge has been lost totally. Perhaps the elves could take a look at this book. They could provide further insight. Alright, so let's build this thing. We got to make you. So it's just, what, a 3 by 3? I need living wood. And I think this just needs to be in the bottom. So where do I want to build this thing? Does it really matter? Probably not. Let's just build it over here. So let's go, that's going to go the core there. And I need my living wood. Because we're going to go that one there. That one there. Up there. Bang. You. Bang. Bang. We'll just place a random block there for the time being. And that one goes there. Where's my axe? What's the bet I put it in here? Totally did. Alright, so that's that. Now I need 2 more mana pools. One, 2 of you. And that can go there and there. With pylons on top of it. On top. So like that. There. Oh, these have like enchanting stats as well. That's kind of cool. What's the bet that my nether star despawned? It's alright though, we can get more of them pretty easily. Okay, so that's that. Now, how do I fill these things with mana? How do our pylons work? Let's grab you, because then I can just hold control and read. Never mind. Thanks for living beings, but items might just make it through mana. The surrounding mana pools will be needed. This book that could provide further insight. Okay, how do the pylons work? I've got to figure out how the pylons work. See, I should have read more of this stuff previously. It's going to be inside of apparatus. Mana pylon, here we go. Pulls natural energies from the earth and uses them to power enchanting processes. Setting one adjacent to an enchanting table as if it was a bookshelf would dramatically increase the power of the table. Okay, so that doesn't teach me anything. But I've got to fill these things with mana. So do I just make sparks? Would sparks be a way to do this? What if I put a spark above them? They're like a weird, like, block, because they're, like, slightly too tall. I don't know where those sparks went. Oh no, they're inside the mana pool. Interesting. I'm thoroughly confused. So what if that's the case, hold on, let's pick up that. Let's pick up my flower. And let's pick up this thing. And what if I just like do this instead? Go there. Gonna bind you to that one. Place you down there, and then throw the star on there. I thought for sure these sparks were meant to like send thingies. Am I meant to like right click on you? Probably should read this stuff properly. Why did it pop up? No, it wasn't you. Alfheim, here we go. Clearing, oh, okay, whoa. I did build this, right? Okay, so I meant to pull from the pools equally. Yeah, so I've got to fill these pools with mana equally. Realistically, it needs to be within an 11 by 11. So, like, I think this pool should technically be inside of it. I just need the pylon on top of that pool. So why don't I then just make another pool over here with like a second wither star? Or with a, what's it called? Thingy. So if I get rid of this stuff, where's my axe? Let's get rid of that. Let's just grab this pool. Got lots of random things in my inventory. I love it. So that goes there. I need my 2 pylons. And then we go pylon there. And then pylon there. And mana spreader can just kind of live there. We go, you can attach to that one. You can attach to that one. And then we throw you down there with that. Then I can bind that one to you. And I think it's not working because of that block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, this should be like well within that 11 by 11 space. So why are you not working? Is it because of these blocks around it? Surely it's not because of these blocks, right? Like, how do I activate you? Do I have to like hit you with my wand? I do have to hit you with the wand. Where's my dirt? Okay. And I'm sure it's because this thing ran out of mana. So I need to keep you generating. Okay, so now what if I right click you? Did you dispel because of this? I'm thoroughly confused as to why you're not just staying activated. Or do you not stay activated like constantly? Hold on, let's grab like 20 of these. What if I leave you there and then activate it? Nothing. What if I like activate it for a second and then throw you through? Nothing. I don't get why you're not working. Now, do you hold the mana if I break you? You don't. Okay, so these guys don't remember the amount of mana inside of them. I'm so, like, confused as to why this isn't working. Because this is, like, well within that area. And I don't want to have to fill them in from over there, you know what I mean? What if I do lift you up one more? Let's rebuild this. We'll be back in a second. Okay, so I went ahead and made another Wither Aconite just for this side so that both of our pools here are getting filled with mana at like decent enough rates. They both have the lenses on, so surely now, if I press right click on this thing, it should stay active. No, it just deactivates again. I'm like actually like thoroughly confused as to why this isn't working. Now, what I am certain, I'm fairly certain, the sparks should work on this. So if I leave the sparks there, let's just make 2 more mana pools. Hold on. Mana pool. I need 1 more of you. Given this is pretty expensive to make all of this stuff, but we've got the money, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go spark on top of that one, and then on top of that, I'm gonna place that. So the spark should kind of request mana to it once we have it. So I just need 1 more spark for this other pool. I need to make it inside of this. So go like that, then with another one of these. Bang. Yeah, see, same thing. I'm not getting any mana inside of that. So I wonder if it's because it wasn't like close enough. Because right now it's trying to pull from these pylons, right? And because there's no mana in there, it's not working. So my other question then would be, what if I make tablets in, like a mana tablet? Why did I pick this one up? Oh, it's because this pool is full. Yeah, okay, so let's make myself a mana tablet. Let's make 2 of these real quick. Because what I'll do then is I can switch these pools to fill tablets. I'm going to drop both of the tablets in there and just let them charge up. I need to turn my magnet off. Alright, now that these are full, I should be able to throw them inside of these pools. Of course. Let's just sleep real quick. Alright, so now that these mana tablets are full, I should be able to throw them into there and there until like these pools fill up with whatever. I'm just going to go until the tablets themselves are empty, right? So we'll just wait until these like empty out into the pool. It should be about half a pool each. I think that's what a tablet holds. Alright, so that's half a mana pool each. So now if I right click you. Alright, it's working. Let's throw the book through. Give me that Lexica Botanica. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw all my living wood through as well. Because I need that stuff converted like ASAP. And it's just 1 of each of these. What else did you need from me? Elementium. Steel, so I need to throw through some of that. I've got Dreamwood logs, living rock. Do you turn into anything? Alright, what else was it? Dreamwood. I've gotten Dreamwood. Alpha glass would be the next one, so I need mana glass. So let's grab ourselves some glass. Let's just make a stack. Oh, that was so fast. I love that. So let's transform you into mana glass. I don't know that I really need this much of it, but we may as well. And how are you guys doing on? So you haven't really like used up all that much mana. Alright, cool. That's our alpha glass now. And then Dreamwood. It wants me to make that Dreamwood, but that's kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Let's grab some more logs. Because I need more of this stuff anyway. And let's transfer these into living wood rather. And the first thing I'm going to do with the dream wood that we got is I'm going to make, I think they're called the elven spreaders. Elven mana spreader. Here we go. I want to make a bunch of these. I just need 1 more of these steel to start with. Just 1 more of you. Cool, and there's our Lexica Botanica as well. So this has gotten even cooler things from the from that. And there's our Ritual of the Guile, which is nice for us. Though it looks like there's extra steps that we need to do. But we'll deal with that in a second, because right now I want to make these better mana spreaders. And I want to start with at least 2 of these, right? Because these should theoretically be like way better like throughput than these basic ones we have. So let's break those 2. I'll pick up our nether stars and stuff. Elven spreaders, we're going to go 1 there, 1 there. There, bind. There, bind. And then we're going to go lenses. And then nether star. And nether star. So I should see this, like, should be climbing, like, much, much faster. And it sounds like it's going faster. Whether it is or not going faster, it does certainly sound like it is going faster. Alright, so we'll let these guys fill up. And there's our portal done. These guys are still full enough of power, I guess. And I think that is probably where we're going to leave it for this episode. Next episode, we'll come back and we'll continue up this line, because it looks like we have another couple of things we need to do before we get the Gaia spirits, or like even the Gaia spirit ingot. Call the Guardian of the Gaia. Yeah, so there's still a few things we have to do. But until then, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one. Peace.